Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Heimerdinger Jayce control today. I've always enjoyed these PNZ Shadow Owls type decks. Specifically, I've played a lot of the Caitlyn Jayce Sentinels this season. I couldn't think of the word for a reason. And I actually haven't played much Heimerdinger Jayce, but it's actually been doing pretty well, and so I figured we'd give it a try. I do really enjoy a lot of the Shadow Owls tools. Even after Vile Feast rotated out, I really like Soul Harvest as kind of like that replacement for early removal. And Piercing Darkness as a 2-of in this deck. If you guys remember from those Sentinels lists, we had one copy of this in the main deck, and it felt like a really good way to turn the tables against aggro decks. And so having 2 of them, I think, is pretty nice, because it's not only good against Samira decks, it can also be pretty good against things like Ashe LeBlanc. So I'm excited to see how that plays. Otherwise, kind of the typical tech list. We have 3 Protection Surge, 3 HEXTECH handlers, and at the top end we have 2 Albus Pharaohs to help close out the game. So yeah, let's get into it and see how it goes. I'm pretty excited. It's, like I said, performing pretty well. And later on, if we get tired of this, I have a Nora Darkness list I want to try out, although it's not performing great. Maybe something like Nora. So yeah, let's get into it and see how it goes. Hey Statics, what's up? How are you doing? You're tuning in just at the start. Not even getting to one game yet. Hopefully today's stream will be nice and long. Yesterday I had to cut it short, unfortunately, but I don't have too much on my schedule for the next few hours, so maybe like a 2-hour stream or so. Which I know isn't long compared to a lot of people, but, you know, this isn't like my full-time thing. So we'll see how it goes. Lurk. I don't know if this is a good matchup for us, but we do obviously have lots of removal tools. I don't know if I really want to keep a Vengeance in my opener. I'd rather look for more efficient removals early on. And I feel like HEXTECH Handler might be a keep here. Or maybe it's Protection Surge instead. I don't have much experience with the tech decks, so... Tech decks. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Jayce in these matchups. I feel like he just dies to the Pike spell. But if we can keep him on the battlefield, we can use Shock Blast, which is pretty good. I think I will play Ferrous Financier to stop this from attacking. But I can also just pass, play Production Surge next turn, and then shoot this with the High Note. I guess we kind of are gambling if we play this, and if they have like a Snapshot Swarm, and we only get like 1 unit out of this. I'll probably just play Ferrous Financier. I don't know, I don't really want to take the gamble of Production Surge. The Assembly Line also seems really good. I think that's better than Dawning Shadow here, because Dawning Shadow only deals with 1 unit, where Assembly Line could potentially trade with 2. I'll take the kill. I know we have a High Note in hand, but this guy can't grow at all, so I don't really care if he sticks on the battlefield. Yeah, I'll play Ferrous Financier. I don't want them to play Snapshot Storm here. Eradication is kind of dead after just a turn or 2. Again, Shock Blast is like a nice 2-for-1, hopefully. Hey, West of the Gale. Been watching your YouTube vids for a minute and finally got to catch a stream. Awesome! Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, the Snapshot Swarm. So now I just have to decide, do I want to High Note it or just take the block? I think I'll take the block. Because if they don't have a unit we need to kill next turn with the High Note, we can stick a 6-minute spell here. Because we're still pretty high on health, so I might want to take the time off sooner rather than later to get a 6-cost spell down. And I'm thinking it's just Assembly Line, because it trades cleanly with both of these. Like, we lose 1, but get a positive trade here. Production Surge is nice, but I guess it's more of a high-end card for us if we need it. And again, I don't really want to take the gamble of just like hitting 1 elusive. I'll probably end up taking the open attack here, We don't really have much interaction available this turn if we play Jayce. And again, I don't want to run into a Pike spell with Jayce yet. Like, I want to stick Jayce once we can react with formula at least. Like, I think a really good play for them, if they have it available, would be Pike spell our 3/3, and then play Natural Storm instantly. And right, it's like essentially like a burst speed attack almost that we wouldn't be able to react to with a unit. Yeah, okay. So I'll kill this one, I think. They won't have any units on board. The 3/1 here doesn't really die to anything other than like a Pike spell, which I don't think they would use just for the 1 health, or the rally. But as long as we keep their board nice and clear, that wouldn't really do anything either. So I'm hoping this guy gets a little bit more value for us. I kind of just want to pass here. So I think I might just go formula to keep up the 6 mana afterwards. There's Heimer, that's pretty big. We don't really have any other great cards to play with Heimer afterwards. Like, I wouldn't really want to use a Vengeance at fast speed if they Pike spell their Heimer right away. Like, right here is a little awkward. We'll have 7 mana next turn if I use a Protection Surge right now and then play Heimer next turn. I guess I'll pass and see what they do. If not, I'll just get Heimer down with an empty board.
What seems to be the problem?
Okay, I think I'm fine with that. At the moment, they don't really have any way to kill Heimer, hopefully, in combat, other than the Pike spell, I'm thinking. I'm kind of tempted to go Sputtering Song Spinner here. I kind of want low-cost utility. We already have a ton of kill spells. We have double Jayce. We have Protection Surges. Sputtering Song Spinner next turn. I think I'll just pass. I'll let them attack here. Because I don't want to shoot this and then have them play another unit. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Well, I guess I'll just go Protection Surge. Because there's almost no way they'll pull Heimer with here, right? And so I need to get units on board to block this thing. Unfortunate. Well, not unfortunate. I think our opponent played that well. But, okay. Nice chump blockers, at least. I don't like that. That's such good card advantage for them. I guess going back, maybe playing Heimer was just too aggressive. Like, that's not how we're winning this game, by like playing Heimer as soon as possible. I wanted to get turrets, was my thought process. But it definitely cleared them a path to play Rek'Sai. So maybe I should have been more conservative. I'll take the attack. Either they kill this unit. Do we really care? Or they get damage on Rek'Sai? I guess I can just pass. This thing doesn't matter. We can just block it with a 1/1. There's no reason to throw away our best blocker. Piercing Darkness. Okay. Now, I don't really want to just play another... I don't want them to play another Heimerdinger... Or, excuse me, what am I saying? I don't want them to play another Rek'Sai if I kill their unit right now. So I could just Vengeance in combat. And just see what else they develop. Because like if they develop more, I can go Shock Blast, and then Mystic Shot. Yeah. So I guess this is fine. I don't really think they have any pump spells. I hear Lurk's been doing pretty well because it beats up Ash LeBlanc. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's actually probably lethal, yeah. Dang. I think our opponent played that game pretty well. I'm obviously not completely experienced with the matchup, but they got us good. Hey Max, what's up? I don't know if this will save us. Getting lunch soon, but I figured hop in and check what's going on. Yeah, we're playing some Heimer Jayce at the moment. I actually haven't played it at all this season. This is just the first game, so 0-1 so far, but getting into the groove, you know, getting the feel for the deck. I might be playing some Nora Vagar later on. Mono Timo Ionia. Okay, my guess is that this is like a protect the king, protect the president deck, like just recall all your Timos. Oh no, I actually didn't see that this game came out today. That's pretty cool. I'll have to look at it. That seems interesting. I don't play a ton of I don't play a ton of story games, but that seems pretty cool. I'm interested to see what that's like. I honestly like Formula. It's a good card here, I think. I'd rather take another dig for removal. Formula just seems a little bit slow against a potentially aggressive Puffcat deck. I'm not sure what's really going on. HEXTECH Handler. I don't think I should give them the coin. Nice. Okay, well, like, they spent 3 mana this turn. They didn't get any board presence out of it, so I'm pretty happy with that. If this sticks, okay, cool. So now we can play HEXTECH Handler and a 6-mana spell next turn. I'm pretty happy with that. I really wanted to get this dude down on the board, but I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get the 6-mana spell off next turn. I'm so curious what this deck is. Like lots of mana cheating? What for? I think I'll rip this off. I don't know if I should be more scared of the damage they're pushing or the mana they're getting. I have no idea what to expect from this. I'm kind of curious. We could go Jayce Challenger next turn. I don't know if that's really where we want to be, though. Maybe we just play this Production Surge so that when we do play Jayce, he's leveled. This seems to push a ton of damage. I guess they could have Deny, right? Maybe I just play Jayce Challenger here. Like, if they stun Jayce, I don't care, but if they recall him, it's a little bit annoying. But I'm just as scared of running into a Deny on Production Surge. I think I just want to get a board presence going here.
Well, if it isn't the man of tomorrow.
Hey, back to work if you don't want to be the lady of yesterday.
Sure. I'll probably rip off a Costagriff here. And then attack to get in with our Forge Chief. I feel like we're ahead. I don't know if we are or not, but I feel... Oh, whoa, they just keep Costagriff. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know if I was going to use a Costagriff just in this thing right here. Okay, well, that's fine. We at least get to kill it with Soul Harvest afterwards. But they're going to have a ton of mana. I'm, like, really worried about what they're going to do when they spend all this. There's also an argument to let that thing live. Because right there we would have been burning 1 mana, but it would have left us enough mana to play Jayce plus Acceleration Gate next turn. But Jayce and then Acceleration Gate with only 3 units is kind of whatever. I might just go Heimer Protection Surge. Is a 4-mana Protection Surge really that good? I feel like it's not bad. They have almost no board. We're getting close to the point where like a second Jayce Shock Blast would just kill them. Or we could just go Hextech Handler Protection Surge. That seems really good. Our board goes pretty big here.
What you got for us, Nugget?
I love Shadow Assassin. That's one of my favorite Ionia cards. Oh, baby. What? They react to this so quick. Oh. Okay. Good game. I'm a little upset that we actually did get to the super late game with that, because I wanted to see what their deck was doing. If they had any crazy late game plays, or if it's meant to just be like an early tempo play. And like refill that mana early on to throw out a billion elusives. Karma set. Mystic Shot Coster Griff seems kind of useless. Double Protection Surge. Maybe a little greedy. If they have denies, right? I kind of want to get a champion like Jayce or Heimer instead to start pushing offensive pressure that way, rather than relying on a spell. A singular spell. Like Heimerdinger plus other spells is a lot better, I feel. I don't expect this to be a good matchup, though. Yeah, like this seems really tough. I'm kind of thinking Production Surge here, but if they have a deny, don't we look like really silly? But then we go next turn, Hextech Handler plus Forge Chief. Following turn, you have Heimerdinger available. Okay, I don't know. Let me see here. We could just go Formula, but that doesn't seem good. I guess we could go Formula Production Surge. That gets us a few cheap units, but it also triggers our 6-minute spell that can't be denied to get Hextech Handler online. Alright, see you, Max. Hope you have a good one. I don't know. I'm just gonna go a little bit conservative here. We get our card draw. If they deny this, it's kind of not backbreaking. If they don't deny it, we get some nice units. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we kind of just both are playing like a cat and mouse game here. I mean, they just spent their mana, so whatever we get here, not the scariest unit. Might die kind of early, but pushes some damage here. Fearsome's probably kind of useless, right? They have the Pit Fighter and the Mixologist. They're both fearsome blockers. Clockling. I kind of just want to go Quietus plus Forge Chief this turn. I'm tempted to, or no, maybe not Forge Chief, because that kind of looks silly against Costa Griff. And I don't really know if I want to play Heimerdinger right here. We go 5 mana for Heimer. We have 3 mana left over, but like Mystic Shot, Soul Harvest don't look really good right away. If we get Hextech Handler down, we might actually push some serious damage next turn. And maybe we stick a Heimer into the following turn. Heimer seems like insanely good in this matchup. Oh, they just bird up place your bets too. That's really good. I'll just take my open attack, see what they do. And then, like if they spend a Mystic Shot here or something. Yeah, so now it's probably going to be nearly impossible for them to kill Heimerdinger. And then next turn, we can up a huge Production Surge. Like they could have double removal, for sure. But if it's a 2-for-1, we have another Heimer in hand. Oh, of course, coins, right. Well, I mean, they used 2 cards and their coins. I think we have to be kind of happy with that trade. Maybe not incredibly happy since we didn't get a single turret.
Let's get to work.
Yep, I'll take that trade. I'll take that pass. I'll just swing in here, get some damage in.
Watch your backs.
Like, they're getting awfully low, but I don't know if we have the... I'll probably just go Heimer Production Surge here. Kill Karma next turn. At least try to kill Karma next turn.
Problem.
Or we could just end the round. We'll have 11 mana next turn. So we wouldn't be able to use double kill spell on Karma anyways. So I'll just rip this off while we have the opportunity. Another Hextech Handler would be really nice. I am a little spooked about... Okay, well, Deny on Production Surge I'm actually okay with, because we get a turret out of it anyways. And now I don't know how easy they'll be able to pick Karma. They haven't used any tap out, and obviously they probably have a second Deny. So it might be hard to kill her, but if we get the pressure going here... Like, maybe we just kill them next turn. I think I'm just gonna Mystic Shot face to get the extra turret here. And it pushes a ton of damage too. Like next turn. Like they don't have any mana to replay Karma. Caustic Rift, they'll need double Caustic Rift to really do much. Double Caustic Rift makes us look really sad, but we are pushing a ton of damage here. Albus Pharos is lethal on his own. But if they have, because if they have Concussive Palm, they still have to deal with a ton of units, and we have a Mystic Shot in hand. So I think it's better to play Albus Pharos. Because they need more than 2 stuns anyways. So we have like several lethals. Even if like this one unit hits, we have Mystic Shot to follow up. I think it's probably best to develop here. Okay, that was a very impressive win. I don't know if our opponent really had the best draw early on. But even though we were sort of slow to develop, our Heimer didn't get a ton of value that first time out. It felt really good to be able to like just like gear up the pressure as fast as we did. I like that. That felt really good. I actually want to check the win rate now for our deck against Karma decks, because I did not expect that to go so smoothly. Obviously it's just one up, we don't have much. Yeah, okay. Karma set has a 63% win rate against Jayce, so maybe that's not a regular occurrence. Nasus Senna, very cool. I'll keep Pharaoh's Financier. It's just a nice flexible card to try to find answers for their big stuff. Maybe an extra look at like a Vengeance to try to deal with Nasus. Caustic Rift doesn't seem all that great. Like they might play the 2/1 Sentry that draws the card when it dies. Oh my gosh, it's so cold today. I had to turn off the heater when I stream because like it sounds really gross in the fan. But it was like 70 degrees the past week, and now it's like snowing the end of the day.
If I forgot it, then no. I help when I can.
I think it's fun to go Hexplorator. It's not great at dealing with Nasus. Okay. I probably have to block here just to save some damage anyway. I really need to figure out how to get a 6-cost spell off soon, huh? Like, if we pass, we don't have a good removal for this dude. But if they end up open attacking, I think we can take that 5. Alright, I'm very glad they developed.
People, let's make tomorrow
Force Chief here kind of shuts this guy down. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. It's not, like, insane value for us, but it saves 5 health, and it makes them re-equip the Dark and Halberd, which at least taxes them 1 mana, makes them kill something. Decent. Like, these look so much better without Vile Feast in Standard. Like, yeah, like, using a Hate Spike here instead of a Vile Feast, I'm okay with that. Do I play a HEXTECH handler here? Ooh. Double HEXTECH handler looks really good. I'd like to find some faster interaction to get Heimer on board. Like, I don't know if I really want to use a Vengeance on anything until Champion comes down. But I imagine like a Senna or Nasus will be dropping soon. So like next turn we'll have 6, 7, 8 mana. Kinda awkward. I probably need to kill.
Gonna find a gift for an action, right, Arda?
I probably need to kill the champions sooner rather than later. Not a card I expected. That's pretty cool. Okay. That's also an interesting option with so much aggro running around. I like that.
Wrap 'em up tight.
Yeah, interesting. I think I'm just gonna play Hextech Handler. I don't want to play Heimer and not be able to get anything out of him. I'll play him next turn when we can keep up Vengeance.
Arda's gonna make a meal of 'em.
Shock Blast also looks pretty good here. I'm actually not sure. Do we main deck Shock Blast? We don't. Awkward, huh? I guess it's just Jayce. Keep Vengeance.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
I don't want to run into a Quicksand either. So I might just attack with our Tex here.
This one's a fighter.
We could Expliterate that. I think I might. It stops them from drawing 2, and it won't come back. So, like, that's a ton of pressure throughout the rest of the game we won't have to deal with. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not actually sure if that's a decent play or not. But it essentially gets rid of 3 cards, right? The draw 2 and this thing forever. Because Hexbliterator isn't killing Nasus anyways once it gets so many slays. We have 2 Vengeances for Nasus anyway. Whoa! I haven't seen that card in so long either. Holy smokes. At least Jayce will still kill whatever they challenge with.
That's right. Run!
You think it's worth it? Yeah, I thought that was an interesting play. I liked it. Because it seems weird to use like Splitterator on their 3-drop, but I think it was worth it there. Again, I'm feeling really awkward with my... Unless they cancel it, then you're doomed. Yeah, like a Red Negation. That feels pretty sad. I don't even know if they had enough mana at that point. I actually didn't really check. That's a good point. They probably had enough mana. Okay. Can we just stick an Albaspheros here? But then the same problem happens again. We play Heimer and we don't have enough mana for Vengeance. Heimer's feeling super clunky this game. I feel like there hasn't been another... Or just like another sack spell. Yeah, like another Glimpse. That's a good point. I guess if we play Heimer and they kill him,
Sweet smell of science.
it's pretty likely you just deal a ton of damage to Albus next turn. I mean, they have so many cheaper removal spells. Ooh, my goodness, that's a nice one. Okay, I mean, it's essentially like a vengeance, but it also tags our other dude too. That's pretty cool. I definitely didn't play around that. They're down to 2 cards in hand. There's another Heimer, and we can keep up vengeance. Cool.
Answers. I have them.
I think I'm just gonna rip off one vengeance here. If they have a right negation, the odds of them having another one next turn are pretty low. Plus, we get our elusive turrets out of this anyways, which is nice to stop this thing from killing us. Nice. Okay, pretty happy with that.
Round and round and round it goes.
I'm probably gonna take this attack. If they block, it's kind of whatever. But because we can just kind of refill our board faster than them at this point. If they play Tarash, we also have a vengeance. Heimer's so nasty when you have like double. Like it's just a 2-for-1 every time. And it's not even like a kill a unit, create a 2/2. It's like no, it's like get a like an 8/3 elusive.
My most advancing collective knowledge.
Should we open attack here? I'm not particularly fond of developing into a ruination. Can we? I think we can just win the long game. I think I'm just gonna stick Albus now, since they don't have a vengeance for this turn. We go into their turn. They have to like play a ruination pretty much, or else we just like open attack with Albus. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That's not good. I think I'll just play one of my turrets here, and then we can play Jayce and the other elusive, and try to get a acceleration gate next turn. Oh, it's my elusives. That's not good. Okay, wow, that's impressive. Are we dead? Literally nothing's Mystic Shotable. They got double HEXTECH Handler. Wow. That really blew us out, didn't it? The buff is unfortunate. Yeah, right? Like, I could deal with the elusives, but the double buff, oh my gosh. Okay. Heimer might have to go to the bin here, unfortunately. Everybody might have to go to the bin. I don't think we're living. Are we just dead? Yeah, we're just dead. If any two of these hit, we lose. No, because we can just...
Dimensions don't determine themselves.
I mean, we refill our board pretty well here, right? In that case, I'm going to do this.
Interesting solution.
Man, Tarash really came in clutch there. I think I'm gonna have to go for an acceleration gate play.
My most groundbreaking invention to date.
I'm also gonna kill this, I think. Because this isn't killing anything meaningful anymore. Just gets rid of one blocker. Then we can go Jayce plus acceleration gate. Oh wait, we'll have 10 mana exactly. So we can go Ferris Financier plus Jayce plus acceleration gate, but then we just feel sad if they have a Ruination. But if they have Ruination, I guess we'll have another Jayce the following turn. I'm gonna go all out here.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man. Hey, big man. You ready to get in bed? All day, every day, Reggie. Hey, show me that again.
This game's getting pretty close. I thought we had it wrapped up, but that second trash coming down. I don't know how they're going to deal with all of these, though. Like, they're definitely going to have to chump block some stuff. And I don't think they'll be able to kill Jayce either. And we can just Shock Blast next turn, hopefully.
Hear those cogs turning.
Getting dark.
Or if we just get a second elusive. Spell Shield on Jayce is nice. And double Fearsome, so this guy can't even block these two.
Powering up.
Oof. We should probably kill Taraj in case something goes wrong. We literally can't deal with Taraj. Like, we can kill a Senna, but we can't kill Taraj. Quicksands.
Just gonna use some tech.
No.
They could just chump block over here.
Don't have any warning.
Yeah, okay. Well, they found it out. Jayce is still alive, so if we get in action with Jayce, we can just go Shock Blast.
Huh. Guess I'm the big guns now.
Hey, show me that again.
Alright, good game. That was a fun one. I like that. Alright, I have to use the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Second time's worse.
Gonna mark today down as a success.
All right. This deck feels really good. I'm like, I don't know, just the blend of control tools and the ability to put up so much board pressure with the like HEXTECH Handler plus Protection Surge and all the turrets from Heimer. It feels really good. Action Nasus. What is this tomfoolery? Ooh, I haven't been a big fan of Jayce in our openers in this deck. I don't really know if he's going to stick to kill Akshan, or even if killing Akshan's our biggest priority, if we can't kill him with Mystic Shot on turn 2. Vengeance seems fine, kills their stuff. Can hopefully kill Nasus, but I imagine they have lots of Raid Negations / Spell Shield effects. I imagine we still have to use this at some point. Like, Mystic Shot turn 2. It feels really slow this start, but we're leaning into our control roots, I suppose.
I don't need rules to know good from bad.
Nice. Okay, I was really worried they'd have a pump spell there. I feel like we have to rip it anyways, but I was literally thinking to myself, I was like, I'm not gonna say that out loud, it's stupid, but I was like, I'd really love like a Forge Chief here. It works with our mana well, so we can save 3 mana next turn. Or like, and like still get some damage on the board or whatever. We can use Mystic Shot and still go into turn with 2 mana next turn, hopefully, to rip off a 6 mana spell. But I was like, that's not funny. I won't say that.
Watch your backs. Keep it up.
Formula seems nice here. Just save some mana.
Terrible things lay inside.
Hextech Handler is very good too. Ooh, Soul Harvest. What does Soul Harvest play around that Mystic Shot doesn't? I think I'm just going to use Soul Harvest anyways, because this starts to look worse and worse as the game goes on. And at least this is fast speed in case we need it later. Or we could just play it again if they have like an offensive pump spell. We can Mystic Shot again if we're desperate. Cool. I think I'll block that. Because we do run Caustic Rift, I'm pretty sure. We do run 3 copies of Caustic Rift. Yeah, I knew we'd seen it earlier in our decks. I was just... Okay. Set this up for Caustic Rift seems fine. What are we doing next turn?
Let's go, people.
Probably just playing Hextech Handler. But then we only have 5 mana left. Is that any better than playing Heimer? Plus like a Mystic Shot potentially. And if they don't kill Heimer right here, since they don't have 6 mana, next turn we have a ton of stuff to do.
Logical.
I think I'm supposed to pass here. If I Mystic Shot this, they just get to re-equip the Halberd. And it triggers their Warlord's Palace faster, and they want to buff this guy up anyways to kill the prey. So I'll let them attack first and then try to kill it. Caustic Grip, that also does the job. Double Hextech Handler next turn seems pretty nasty. And they don't have any blockers on the board at the moment. Also, we need to be aware of Tarash again. I don't want to almost lose another game to Tarash. What do you guys think of Aatrox Quinn Vayne at the moment? Its stats aren't amazing, but I've actually kind of had fun with it over the past few weeks. Like, ever since Aatrox and everything got nerfed, so it wasn't like incredibly overpowered, I've enjoyed it. Maybe it's just because it's the only like viable Quinn deck besides Gwen Quinn. I'm really curious what our opponent has to deal with our huge board if we stick a double Hextech Handler next turn. Because I don't have too many area. When I try to think of like removal effects of board clears other than Ruination. Like they could have Eradication, but that's not useful here. I personally don't like playing equipment-based decks. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that the equipments are so hard to deal with sometimes. They're so resilient. I like the Darkened Spear a lot. Okay, I think that's fine. So now we could go Hextech Handler. Plus Forge Chief. We could kill this dude. Or we could just get Jayce on board. Which I don't even know if that really accomplishes much here. Like, I think we just get more aggressive by going wide. And then we could play Jayce and set up for an acceleration get on our next attack. Something about Quinn just makes her so fun. I wish there were more variations of her decks. I agree. I love Quinn, which is so funny because overall I kind of get annoyed by scout mechanics every now and then. Like, Cataclysm plus scout drives me insane. But, ooh. Honestly, I'm a little scared about playing Jayce into Challenger here. He'll be a 5/5. If they have to use a pump spell to trade. Well, I'm like, I think if we just go Forge Chief and Hextech Handler here and keep Jayce alive into our next attack turn, it's way better for us. But I feel like we also could just play an Albus Pharos next turn. So if we lose this Jayce, it's okay. And it's more important for us to kill Akshan. But yeah, I love Quinn. Like, Misfortune Quinn Scouts is one of my favorite decks ever. It was the first deck I ever hit Masters with. And I love that style of, like, tempo deck where it doesn't feel like you're abusing it. Like, it's not like, you know, you're attacking 3 times with, like, Scout, Cataclysm. I don't know. Sometimes it can get a little annoying with, like, the Gwen Quinn deck. But I do love Quinn. She's one of my favorites. Especially in Demacia. She's definitely one of my favorite Demacia champions. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Every time I see Shadow Isles, I get spooked about Ruination, but I have no idea if we should actually be scared about that here.
The cycle begins anew.
Hey, Rosa, got some new tweaks to the power circuitry.
Great. We're running into heat issues. What you got?
I wanted to play Forge Chief first, just to pass an action, so hopefully they would tap below Rite of Negation. And at the moment, we still have enough mana that if they have a Spell Shield effect, do we at least get to kill him? I don't really want to go this low. It won't give us like any flexibility later in the game to like take damage from a unit.
Interesting use of tech.
Oh wait, I forgot Jayce is leveled 2, so that stops any Spell Shield. They'd have to have Rite of Negation. I don't know why I thought Jayce wasn't leveled yet. Nice. We might just be able to go for the win if we attack here. We're pushing 15 damage, plus a Mystic Shot in hand. And like if they have a Ruination, we look really sad.
Let's get started.
I think it's better to just take the attack. Nice.
Now that's what I call progress.
But yeah, I just don't feel like Scouts is in a good spot at the moment. I feel like it kind of just gets roasted by Ashla Blanc for sure. And the Karma set decks are better than it at the moment. It gets run down by aggro decks. Although I used to think Scouts versus aggro was an extraordinarily entertaining match to play. because you had several interesting challenger tools. I don't know. I thought I liked it a lot, but at the moment, I don't feel like it's in a fantastic spot. Even though I didn't really lose a ton of cards from rotation. Leona, Samira, Kale, aggro. Costagriff seems fine. The Nasus part is what makes me think Costagriff is fine. Usually the targeting units are a little bit too chunky. Vengeance for like Leona seems fine. I might want to keep. I don't know. I'm like, I always want tons of removal in my opener, but then sometimes I feel like we just get burnt out if we don't have any other late game resources. Double Vengeance is a little clunky, I feel. I don't know if we'll have the time to really cast it. It's more like it. Like it's obviously a good card for killing Kale and Leona. But I'll need to stick in like Grasping Darkness here and there. Several Costagriffs. I don't think I'll use the Costagriff here if our opponent just open attacks.
Ours is the one true light.
Yeah, like I think I'll play Pharaoh's Financier block instead of a Costagriff. I love this card in the aggro matchups.
I'm your man.
In position. Behind ya.
Come on.
I also need to be careful with Pale Cascade though. I don't want them to be able to cycle it. Like I could just open with a Costagriff here. But I'll just pass. Like if they stick a Sun Guardian. Yeah. I'll just Costagriff now. Because I don't want them to get access to Pale Cascade, is my thinking. But I guess if they pass, like maybe I just Mystic Shot this and set up a Piercing Darkness next turn. I don't think Costagriff is very good next turn. We still take a ton of damage from this dude. I think it's better to just kill this now and try to get a Piercing Darkness off. Rats. Punished. I think we'll just get my Production Surge out then.
Follow the horizon.
Oof. That hurts. I guess it's probably worth it to play Piercing Darkness. Oh, no, we're 1 minute short. Unfortunate. Okay. So they probably need to play Heimer. Next turn we can play like Vengeance or Piercing Darkness.
Eminently logical.
Use him as a sacrifice if we need to. But we kind of need the extra turrets advantage.
Devotion through battle.
Oh dear.
We're getting really low on health. I need to get this Radiant Piercing Darkness off soon. What is Radiant Darkness? Is that even a thing? Rats, we could outplay that one for sure. I don't know. I feel like I could have played that one very differently. Our opponent also just had a ton of spells. We were prepared for like lots of units, but I think our removal was just too slow. Like for this one, yeah, this hand looks amazing. I'll pitch one Pharaoh's Financier, but otherwise this is a really good hand I feel like to start out with. Okay.
Take the shot or lose the chance.
Soul Harvest onto Samira always feels kind of sad because it's so easy for them to pump it, but if it's not working now, it's never working, right? We could also just go Production Surge, but then they probably get to kill a unit for free. This feels really sad. Wait, what? Oh, it's 4 minutes to kill a champion. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's kind of stinky. Oopsies, that's my bad. That's my bad. I completely forgot about the attacks against champions. Oopsies. Don't laugh, I'm sorry. That feels sad. I don't like taking damage against Samira on turn 2. Or on her first attack, I suppose. I guess I could just go the HEXTECH Handler this turn and then play Production Surge, since we're not desperate for the 6-mana spell anymore. I'd like to find some extra removal spells, though. Does clogging up the board really accomplish anything for us here? I'm really hesitant to use a Soul Harvest. I'd much rather use like a Piercing Darkness next turn. So if I could use a Soul Harvest for 2 mana on another unit. And use the Piercing Darkness on Samira. Okay, I'll try Costagriff. At least it's enough to play Piercing Darkness still next turn. But this way, if they have an all-out, they won't get to use the extra buff offensively. Samira levels incredibly fast, too.
Beautiful and brutal, just how I like it.
Alright, Piercing Darkness is looking ever more comforting against Samira here.
There's your spirit.
What do we do if they have Inferno next turn? Do we still just go after Samira, probably? I'm pretty happy if they take this trade. I can't really deal with fizz. Unless I find another Costagriff.
Hope they're watching.
I've been roasted by Playful Trickster more times than I'd like. I think we still just let this go then and kill Samira. Like, at least we get our unit out of this. Or we could play... I mean, I can't play Heimer here. I'd like to play Heimer plus Piercing Darkness next turn. Like, let's say that Fizz trade went through or whatever, they didn't rally. Then maybe I'd play Heimer to get set up next turn with our turrets. But since I get the rally, I can't take another 3 damage from Samira. I'm also curious if I should even play Heimer next turn. We'd get like a 1 mana protection surge plus the 1 mana turret off of Heimer. But then the following turn would look much better. Or if we should just play Pharaoh's Financier to try to find in like another Piercing Darkness. Swindle's done some good stuff for my opponents too. Like finding Pharaoh's Financier is really nice for my field to find some extra late game power. Because they can already swarm us out with the Burblefish. And then getting some extra juice from the 6 mana spells. That looks pretty good. I'll probably dig for something to play next turn first. This looks pretty good.
It's an awesome day for progress.
Well, I guess Eradication's interesting as well. But it kills some of our own stuff and I don't really want to run into the all-outs again. And like Chum the Waters, Shelly's going to buff everything. I think I have to kill Shelly here.
Cannon, tested, and primed.
Because if they get Burblefish next turn,
Hey, big man. You ready to get in
I can't kill them fast enough.
every day, Reggie?
And I can't take that much damage from the Burblefish if they all get buffed. Oh, broken colologist.
HEXTECH engaged.
I'm leaving this guy back because I don't want to put him down to 1 health because I'd probably be pretty willing to take the strain. And they could chum the waters and push a ton of extra overwhelm damage on this guy. At least now they have to do it on the Pharaoh's Financier. We'll keep our bigger unit safe to block something else, I suppose. This is another Swindle? Okay. Sputtering Stung Spin will double. How do we clear our hand? I'm just gonna rip the quietest here first. It'd be nice to get Hammer on board, but I don't want to give them any attacks because almost all of our interaction here is slow speed. Like every time we kill a unit here, it kind of forces them to develop longer. Is this worth it? We'll burn a card, but we'll get to draw 3. I don't think I want to do this right now. I think I'd rather save this for later. Whoa. Yeah, that sucks. That's a cool card, man. I miss her Tight Sermon.
Come on.
I think I'm going to spend 1 Protection Surge now just to get on board. It lets me get on board without wasting my entire turn playing a Protection Surge. Because I need to spend lots of time removing stuff over the next turn or so. What does it know if I do? Not much, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna take a rummage.
A new crystal advancing collective knowledge!
This is actually pretty good here. A 0-mana 2/3 challenger. That'll let me pull like the Ferris Financier or the Tentacle for free. Oh, I guess I can pull that now too.
Innovation must begin somewhere. Too many ideas, not enough hands. That will have to do for now.
Should I even pull Fizz, like, just in case we hit a Caustic Rift next turn? Probably worth it, right? Because these will trade anyways. There's like higher upside in this play. Like, these guys aren't pushing damage anyways. They're just gonna have to run into these dudes. We still have one Piercing Darkness in our deck. And a Mystic Shot. That's pretty good. Formula is probably our best play here. If they give us an action. Dang, they still Sputtering Song Spinner too. I'm feeling like we're really close to stabilizing. If we just get one hit off of Formula here. But we know Fizz can't die to removal spells this turn. Like, they're always going to have at least 3 cards pretty much. So Caustic Rift is pretty much our only way out to kill Fizz if they don't have a pump spell.
Let's get moving.
Okay. I don't think we're dead from 5. So I'll just get block, because I don't want them to pump Fizz up or anything. And so I'll just press OK here. Oh wait, that's not how that works. Yeah, okay. Anyways, we're fine, we're fine. And I'll just get Jayce down and play Acceleration Gate next turn, and hopefully we win.
Round and round and round it goes.
Hmm.
Packed 'em good.
I don't like that.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
I'll spend a Soul Harvest here. Get rid of one blocker, get an extra attacker so we have a full 6 board when we use Acceleration Gate. That's a Mystic Shot not going phase. That makes me think they don't have any burn.
Can't catch me!
I think I'm just going to play this Protection Surge again. I kind of just want a 6 wide board for our Acceleration Gate next turn.
One jump ahead of you.
That's fine.
Just when I needed assistance.
Alright, let's see if we can finish him off here.
Interesting use of
Actually, I don't think they have any reaction for this, but we might have just been able to win if we open attacked, plus Shock Blast, plus Mystic Shot. Okay, good game. Alright, I'm kind of enjoying this. I think I'm going to pass up on the Nora Vagar deck until tomorrow. But I'm just going to play this for a few more games. I'm kind of enjoying this. We're doing decently well. We were at 0 LP after the first game of the stream. Has anybody looked at much March of the Machine stuff for Magic? My booster box came in I think it was just yesterday. And so my dad and I did some sealed. I'm super excited. It's the most excited I've been for a Magic since like 2020. M-Tux, what? Okay, awesome. Let's see if we can win this. I don't expect us to, but I'm down to try. I think I want to get... okay, if Forge Chief sticks, I'm pretty happy to play the waiting game and just stick a 6-cost spell and get HEXTECH Handler down. I don't want to go like Ferris Financier into HEXTECH Handler on turn 3. We'll pretty much just lose these two to Caustic Rift. HEXTECH Handler will look a little silly. I'm surprised he didn't attack there. That's an easy way to kill Seraphine next turn. And if he spends resources here, okay. Let me just stick HEXTECH Handler.
It's not a blood sport without a little blood.
Do I block this? Rats. I cannot block this. Do I need to get Heimer down soon? I think getting HEXTECH Handler number 2 down is really good here. This guy will be 4 health, this guy will be 3 health. That's much harder to deal with. If we just open attack, a Mystic Shot or High Note shuts down our attack pretty well anyways. And I think I should shoot this. I don't know if I want them to block. Like if this little dude blocks here, puts him down to 1, I think M-Tux is okay with that trade. If I swing in after killing the 2-2, it's 2 units that are putting pressure on Jack. Next turn, I'll probably just play our Ferris Financiers anyways, rather than Heimer. Even if we have Heimer, we'll only have 3 mana left down anyways. I think I'm just going to try to put on the pressure this turn. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that trade. Maybe I'm not. I think I am. But like, they still get a coin out of it. We lose our unit. Maybe they just like have another Jack, but I think that's fine for us. Our attacks are going to be big for the rest of the game, but I'm hoping we just put up enough pressure.
I help when I can. Shut up when I can't.
I need to find some way to deal with that, don't I? Is it worth playing another Ferris Financier? We'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can go formula and try to find a vengeance that way. Alright, I guess it's Piercing Darkness. Mischievous Mind is such a problem card for me. I'm like, do we invest this here and they just replay second one and we look so sad? I can't play Heimer. I feel like Heimer dies the instant I play him against Mischievous Mirai. We have 4 mana this turn if we play Heimer.
Eminently logical.
I guess I could have cost a grift there. Oopsies, that was probably a punt. Yeah, dang nabbit. If I cost a grift that first one, I think we would have saved Heimer.
It's an awesome day for progress.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
That's a card.
I've got your balance books here, Mr. Pharaohs.
Show me results, Reginald.
Again, if they have a Mischievous Mirai, I feel like it would kind of just die.
Found one.
I'll get in. They can take one positive trade. But it'll put a counter cost a grift. Yeah, okay, that works too. We also just dealt 6 though. That's pretty good.
Only a few days till the show. I got this.
Triple Costa Griff not looking so hot. One Costa Griff here that looks pretty good here though.
Now let's really bring it.
I mean, unless they have Warning Shot. Is it even possible for us to get one shot here? With 5 mana? Probably. Oh, yep, I think we're dead. I don't know what to do against this deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, it wasn't Warning Shot. At least not yet. He might have it in hand. Yep, okay. GG. Dang, absolutely toasted. I literally have no idea how to beat that deck. We like instantly targeted Mischievous Mirai, but love burst speed OTK, yeah, crazy. It's a cool deck. It does some cool things, but man, it's a little stinky when you get roasted by it like that. I thought that was a good game though. MTX is really cool to face. I think he's really high on the leaderboard if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not at the moment, but he's obviously a really well-respected player. Awesome. Well, yeah, that was Heimer Jayce. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I thought it was pretty fun. Got some really good games in today. I don't know. It feels pretty standard to like Heimer Jayce decks before rotation. Feels pretty flexible, really fun. I love Piercing Darkness. Obviously, slow speed it can be kind of clunky to squeeze in, but it obviously can be such a difference maker in aggro matchups. And Albus Pharos is one of my favorite finishes in the game. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought, what you guys have been playing. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another stream, and I'll catch you guys next time.